Alrighty then, party people, yes, we're back at the WOF headquarters. Yes, I am here again with yet more figures. Yes, figures. More figures, the better. And today's figure, I think it actually calls for the pallbearer sound. Yes, today's figure is the Legends Kane figure. Oh yes, Kane. The Kane Legends figure with the mask. I actually have one of these kind of figures. The one where the face, the mask could be removed, but not the Decade of Destruction one. I got the original one, with the black eyes, without the hair and everything. But yes, I wanted to get this figure for two reasons. One, because using the original removable mask one, his mask was always coming off when trying to do my figure photography stuff, and two, for the World Tag Team Championship. However, Mattel, yes, Mattel, as per usual, you know, the factory, they just must not do anything. They must not check anything in their factory before they box figures. Now, I had this figure for probably a couple of weeks before I noticed, because I was waiting to do my videos and everything because it was so cold, it was Christmas. But the World Tag Team Championship, if you can see it, I don't think you can see it on this, because it's to have it that far away, you get a bit too much glistening on it. It is an absolute shocking paintwork. Half of the red globe is sort of rubbed off. Where it says champions, half of the word is missing because the black's rubbed off. And even where it says tag team at the top, it actually says TG team because the A is the black on the A is rubbed off, and in all honesty, in this day and age, that is absolute shocking. Whether it's an accessory or not, it is absolute shocking, especially when you've got people that keep these in boxes. Thankfully I don't. But people that keep these in boxes, they don't want mistakes like what this one has got. If I can try and rip this open quickly, because I don't want to go over a certain time on the video and stuff, and bore people to death. But if I can quickly just rip this open and get the Kane out, I might be able to show you up close on the camera. But honest to God, sour tape. It is absolute shocking to how much is actually rubbed off the belt. Just being in a box. If I can get the belt out now and try and show you, it's still not very good. Might just be able to see it there. I can't really. What I will do is I'll probably take a picture of it and I will actually pin that to the video of a picture. But there is so much paintwork rubbed off that, for me, that is absolutely disgusting in the year 2023, well, 2022 that was brought out. Thankfully, Wrestling Megastore, who I actually got Kane from, he had one loose. He had one more left in stock loose of the classic Raw Tag Team titles. So I grabbed that with one of my orders, because that's just a disgrace. The original one's just a disgrace, and even he said that shouldn't be happening these days. I understand you can get factory errors and everything, but they should have somebody checking these things. Obviously they don't, but the amount of things that happen with figures. I've got this Jazzware MJF, and his boot, is it that one? His boot's on the wrong way round. How does that even happen? I mean, come on, it's just ridiculous. Year 2023, and Mattel and even Jazzwares can't get things right. It's just ridiculous. But thankfully, Wrestling Megastore had a loose one of these belts. Ooh. So I grabbed that from him, and he shipped it out with my next order after this, because I didn't notice for like 2 weeks after. I think it was. It might have been a little bit less than that actually, but the Kane figure itself is actually really, really good. And the added addition to this one that makes it even better than the first one is the knee pads. He had knee pads during this time, and I don't think he had them all the time though, but yeah, it makes it a much more accurate figure. Even the boots feel a little bit different than the original ones. The only thing that they got right with the first one, if I'm remembering rightly, I'm sure they did. The first one, they actually made the boot shiny, and these are more of a matte colour, a matte type, not a gloss. The first one was glossed. In all honesty, I would swap the boots from my original one, but I think those boots are a much better version, to be honest. It's just, they could have done with a bit of shine on. They could have done with making them like a glossy black, considering the prices that they charge for the Legends figures, when really they're only elite wrestling figures. But it's, yes, I quite like this. I quite like the new Kane, and I'm looking forward to some figure photography with this bad boy. It should be, it should get some really nice pictures out of that. And I will do, looking at the time, I will do one more figure on this video. And that figure would have to be the Elite Series Raquel. Raquel Gonzales, who is now obviously Raquel Rodrigues. Why they changed that, I don't know. It's just Vince going mad, I think. But yeah, the Raquel Rodrigues figure, I didn't really like the fact that I paid £20, but it was the only place that I've actually seen it, and I found it in the Entertainer. It's the only place I've actually seen it. There is other retail, not retail. There is other third-party people, but you know, Scalpers United, where they tried to charge the moon for a regular Raquel because they brought them in from America. It's no different. Just charge retail price. Yeah, they might have to charge. I don't mind charging a little bit more, but when they're asking a lot more, some of them are ridiculous. But yes, Raquel Rodrigues, Raquel Gonzales in this form. It's actually a pretty good figure. The face scan, I think, could have been better, but it's actually not as bad as some figures that you can get. When you look at that, and then you look at the figure scan, not too bad. Some figures you look at them and think, what the hell is that? Who is that supposed to be? What? And most of the time, it's the women. I mean, some of the women's faces, I mean, some of the Sasha Banks figures that Mattel have made are absolutely ridiculous. They don't even look anything like her. I mean, these true effects are probably working a lot more, but still some of them are quite sorry. Some of them are still not on par, if you ask me. But yeah, that one's not a too bad scam. So, for this video, I am going to go off because I need to cough something rotten. Something keeps blowing at me. It's bloody choking me. But yes, that is all for this video. More to come. We are only just in 2023, so we've got plenty of time for videos. Yes! It is only the beginning of the year. This is at least my third video recording today, I think, if I'm remembering rightly. What's going on? Oh god. But yes, I will be back with another video. Until then, I'm out.